5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. A newspaper is one of the most significant forms of media in the world, acting as a primary source of information for the public. It is a printed or digital publication that provides news, features, articles, advertisements, and other content aimed at informing, educating, and entertaining its audience. While the landscape of media has evolved with technological advances, the role of the newspaper in society remains irreplaceable. Despite the rise of online platforms, many still rely on newspapers for their daily dose of news, analysis, and opinions. The history of newspapers is long and complex. Early forms of written news existed in ancient civilizations, where reports about significant events were written on stone tablets. However, it wasn't until the printing press was invented that the modern newspaper as we know it began to take shape. The printing press enabled mass production of written materials, which made it easier for information to be disseminated quickly and widely. Over the centuries, newspapers evolved from small, handwritten reports into the large, organized publications we see today. The development of newspapers accelerated with the Industrial Revolution, as advances in printing technology allowed for more efficient production. Newspapers became an essential tool for spreading information, especially with the rise of literacy rates in many parts of the world. By the 19th and 20th centuries, newspapers were a dominant source of information for most of the population. In the modern world, newspapers can be categorized into two primary types: broadsheets and tabloids. Broadsheets are typically larger in size and are known for their serious, in-depth news coverage and analysis. They often cover a wide range of topics, including politics, economy, international events, science, and culture. Tabloids, on the other hand, tend to focus on sensational stories and human interest topics, often providing more colorful and less formal reporting. A typical newspaper is divided into several sections, each focusing on different types of content. The front page is typically the most important and features the headline story of the day. This story is often related to breaking news or a significant event that is expected to impact a large number of people. The front page also includes smaller stories or teasers for articles that will be covered in detail inside the newspaper. After the front page, the main body of the newspaper is divided into sections such as national news, international news, business, sports, entertainment, and lifestyle. Some newspapers also include specialized sections such as technology, health, and science. Each section serves a specific purpose, catering to different interests within the readership. The editorial section is another important part of the newspaper. It typically contains opinion pieces, editorials, and letters to the editor. Editorials represent the stance of the newspaper on a particular issue, while opinion pieces offer individual perspectives on various topics. Letters to the editor provide a platform for the public to voice their opinions and engage in discussion about the issues of the day. In addition to news and opinion content, newspapers often feature advertisements. Advertising has always been a significant revenue stream for newspapers, helping them maintain financial stability. The ads in newspapers can range from local businesses promoting their products and services to national and international companies looking to reach a broader audience. The placement of advertisements is strategically done to ensure maximum visibility and effectiveness. The role of newspapers in society extends far beyond simply providing information. Newspapers play a crucial part in shaping public opinion, influencing political outcomes, and holding institutions accountable. Journalists and reporters are tasked with investigating stories, verifying facts, and providing a comprehensive and objective perspective on events. Through their work, newspapers ensure that the public is informed about the issues that affect them. One of the fundamental roles of newspapers is acting as a watchdog. Investigative journalism, in particular, is key in uncovering corruption, injustice, and abuses of power. Newspapers serve as a check on those in power, ensuring that government officials, businesses, and other influential groups are held accountable for their actions. In addition to investigative reporting, newspapers provide a platform for public debate and discussion. The editorial and opinion sections allow for a diversity of views and perspectives, encouraging citizens to think critically about the issues that matter most to them. Public discourse is essential for the functioning of a democratic society, and newspapers provide a space for this dialogue to occur. Furthermore, newspapers contribute to cultural development by covering arts, literature, entertainment, and societal trends. They are a source of cultural preservation, reflecting the values, beliefs, and concerns of the time. Through the arts and entertainment sections, newspapers help promote local artists, musicians, filmmakers, and writers, thus contributing to the enrichment of the cultural landscape. In the past 2 decades, newspapers have faced significant challenges. The rise of the internet and digital media has led to a decline in print circulation as more people turn to online sources for news. This has resulted in many newspapers shifting their focus to digital platforms, offering websites, apps, and online subscriptions to cater to a changing readership. However, the shift to digital platforms has also raised concerns about the financial sustainability of newspapers. Online advertising revenue is often less lucrative than traditional print advertising, and the proliferation of free news sources on the internet has made it difficult for many newspapers to charge for subscriptions. To survive in the modern era, newspapers have had to diversify their revenue models and find new ways to engage their audience. In conclusion, newspapers have long been an integral part of society, providing valuable information, shaping public opinion, and promoting transparency. Despite the challenges brought on by the digital age, newspapers continue to adapt and evolve. Their role in providing credible news and fostering public discourse remains critical, and they will likely continue to be a vital source of information for generations to come. As long as there is a need for informed citizens and accountable institutions, newspapers will retain their relevance, albeit in new and evolving formats. Stop.